Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. They have released the body cam footage from the officer-involved shooting in Tempe, Arizona. I believe it was on the 15th, which was Tuesday earlier last week. The 14-year-old boy who was shot. It turned out he actually had an airsoft, a fake gun, in his hand when he was in an incident with an officer who was responding to a vehicle, I think, that was being burglarized. So they show and the boy died. The boy was killed. He was 14 years old. I believe his picture is actually in this Fox report, which is right there. Antonio Arce, I'm not pronouncing that name, probably the last name properly. His family requested to see the footage, and it now puts a different light on it altogether. They had said the Tempe Police Department had released a statement, defending the officer, saying that the individual, the 14-year-old boy, had placed a threat towards the officer, had turned towards the officer. So it says the suspect turned toward the officer, at which time the officer perceived a threat and fired his service weapon. Sergeant Ron Ecklock said, I guess, of the Tempe, Arizona Police Department. A police statement Wednesday states, during the case, the officer perceived a threat and fired his service weapon, striking the suspect. It adds that officers performed CPR at the scene and immediately called for paramedics. However, the body camera video only shows the teen running away, which it does. He's running away, and there's a fair amount of distance between the officer and the 14-year-old as he's running down the alley. I'll show you in a second. And the officer, he fires at him, and he doesn't appear at all to be turning towards the officer. He's running away, and he continues to run. That's what I was looking at, a couple different articles, and at the end of the body cam footage, which is ABC has the full 2-minute clip of it. He runs towards the end of the alleyway, and you still don't see the boy. I think at some point the boy is hit, but he continues to run and eventually collapses. And they catch up to him and perform CPR on him. He was hit in the shoulder blade, I think, from the rear, and one shot went past him. There's 2 shots, I believe, but that one that hit him in the shoulder blade would kill him. It killed him, the 14-year-old boy. So, I mean, that obviously changes things dramatically. He's on administrative leave, the officer, as they investigate. And here's the. That's the airsoft fake gun right there. It has the orange chip, which is impossible to distinguish from a real gun at a distance. But he's running away, and that's it's just not you. In this scene, I think you see this sometimes, and I'm always like, you can't shoot somebody because they won't stop. You can't shoot somebody to stop them from running away, and it appears. Let me just play the video. I'll start at the beginning. So he's turning on his body cam right there, I believe. So.
Hey. 2-6-1. Let me see your hands. 998, shot fire. One subject running southbound through the alley. He's got a handgun. He's got a handgun. Two, Paul, 6-1.
So in the I think in the full body cam they don't show it when he gets to the 14-year-old boy. He gets to the end of that street there, that alleyway, and then it ends in the full 2-minute version. Anyways, obviously it's a shame. The 14-year-old boy is killed. His parents, his families wants answers naturally, and this is not the end of this. The officer, you see him turn his body cam on. That's what he's doing there before he gets out of his car. He reacted too quickly. In my opinion, but and it's just like I said previously, not to belabor the point, but even with somebody with a weapon, if they're running away, you can't shoot them to stop them. That would be my guess. That would be what I would seem like, the right, I don't know. So that is, that's pretty much the story there. The officer, Joseph Jane, and he is, not that it matters, but the boy's, I think, Hispanic, and the officer, I believe, is maybe Hispanic. I'm not sure. He's pictured in one of these reports. He's right there. So, the point being that it's not racially motivated, I believe, and it was just made a bad call. And I don't mean to say that in lightly, because now the boy is gone. The boy is dead. 14-year veteran of the Tempe police force has been placed on administrative leave pending criminal and administrative investigation. He was in the National Guard from 2007 to 2013, serving in Iraq in 2011. Police department is focused on being open, honest, and empathetic, and urges everyone to withhold judgment until criminal and administrative investigations are concluded. All right, well, that's the story there, man. That is the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I will see you in the next video. Later, man.